Hello everyone and welcome to Flickering Myth TV. My name is EJ Marino and I am so excited to dive into a brand new movie review with you guys today. I am talking about the new Russell Crowe thriller, Unhinged. The mother and son duo of Rachel and Kyle are on their way to drop off Kyle at school, where she's getting stuck behind a pickup truck that isn't moving. When she honks her horn way too loud, that awakens the beast within the man. This is the incident that starts our whole adventure. She doesn't apologize for laying on her horn. He just said, the Russell Crowe's character's like, you could have given me a little love tap to say, hey, what's up? You just honked on that horn. She refuses to apologize. This is where he just gets triggered and decides to chase her down. It's not like he just woke up one day and decided to be a crazy person. We see this character at the very beginning have a very dark, origin story. Basically, he is someone who's dealing with an ex-wife that he deals with in a certain way, and we go on through his adventure as much as we go through Rachel's adventure with her son Kyle. I really like seeing these two stories and how they intermix with each other. We have his revenge plot, we have her subtle revenge plot as well, because he decides to go after her family, her kid, everyone, and I really like seeing their interactions with each other. Do I love the Rachel character? No, she's a little one-dimensional at times. I would like her to get rounded out by the end, where like Russell Crowe's character is crazy and he's not the most fleshed out one, but I get a little bit more from him. But besides that little issues with the script of like not fleshing out these characters, I really enjoyed watching them fight with each other, their interactions, how she outsmarted him, how he outsmarted her. There was a lot in here to enjoy. Again, I just was surprised that this movie was coherent, because it looks like it would be a wild mess, and it is, but it's actually pretty well made. Some of my only issues with this movie are in the script. I do think the script is a little generic. I like the plot, and it's pretty straightforward. We know the story, you can kind of start predicting the beats, but the kills are crazy unexpected. Every time a kill would happen in this movie, I would be like, we went that route? I did not expect that. But I would say that the script has a lot of generic cliche issues where it's like, we set something off and we pay it off. But we set it up and it's just like, well, here it is and we're going to pay this off later, but you'll be reminded by it 100 times. So little stuff like that where it's just like, trust your audience into knowing what the hell is happening. This movie isn't complex. We're not dealing with space aliens or an MCU plot or a Star Wars. We're not dealing with, hell, even a Midsummer kind of horror movie. We're just dealing with a straight up revenge movie. So have a little bit more hope that your audience would be able to follow these clues. Like when she's like, oh, I got rid of the password on my phone, I don't need it. You know that's going to play off later where Russell Crowe's going to go through her phone. It's just really obvious stuff like that. But besides those little tweaks, I actually really like this story. It is just, it starts here and it just goes forward, pedal to the metal. There's not a lot of times where it just gets boring and we're just dealing with character drama. No, we are dealing with characters just being insane, dealing with each other. The restaurant scene, the little diner scene, we have a Russell Crowe where he's interacting with a lawyer character of Rachel. He's on the phone with her. Oh my goodness, there's just a lot in here to enjoy, and I really like when it gets to those actiony moments, and there's a lot of them. There is some moments where we have to character build a little bit, with Rachel grows, Kyle, her son, starts figuring out he knows what he's doing as well, so we have those little moments. But overall, I'm really impressed that this movie was so well made. You go into a movie like Unhinged with not a lot of expectations, and this really blew them out of the water, and I think it's the acting as well. It really helps, but it is just the story, it's the direction, it's them going into a movie like this. It's serious, it's mean, it's crazy at times, but they're having fun, and then you have fun as a viewer. I don't think I've talked about Russell Crowe enough in this review because, oh my goodness, he is amazing in this film. He is doing the absolute most at all times. Russell Crowe is having the best time I've seen him in a long time. This kind of reminds me of The Nice Guys, where I'm like, look at Russell Crowe, an evolution of him as a actor, the way he looks, the way he acts, the way he sounds, all of it is changing, and now he seems to own it. He seems to know what he's doing. I want to see him play characters like this more often. Play the gross, evil, villainous character. Give me scary moments, because when he gets intense, that Gladiator intensity is still here, but now it's just a different way. He's using it it in different types of acting, and I love seeing that. He's an actor I've enjoyed for quite some time, so I love seeing him in a movie like Unhinged, where he is unhinged. He is truly crazy in this movie. Like, the stuff he does, the stuff he says, he has some one-liners that, like, made me laugh out loud because they sounded so insane. I absolutely think this is what Russell Crowe should be doing. In a slow year where we don't have a lot of Oscar movies, let's nominate him for an award. Hell, he was so fun, so transformative, I would respect it. But no, in a serious way, I just think this is such a fun role. He does so many good things in this movie, just with his acting, with the way he kills people, just blows my mind. Like, again, there's one where he has somebody and someone's holding a knife and he just pushes them into a knife. That shook me. Like, I did not expect him to do that version of the kill. I expected everything else but that. So that's the kind of character he's playing, and that's the kind of acting he's doing. Russell Crowe is the reason to see this movie. I like the other characters, I like the plot, the kills are cool, but this is all about Russell Crowe and his insanity. Well, that is it for my review of Unhinged, the newest movie from Russell Crowe. I hope you guys get the chance to see this. If you do, please let me know what you think down in the comments below. I absolutely enjoyed this movie, and I think you would too. It opens up in theaters in the States over here this weekend, and then in Canada, in the UK, and other places around the world. I believe it's out already, so if you have seen it, make sure you guys don't spoil anything below, but let's talk about Unhinged. Make sure you guys subscribe to Flickering Myth, because we make videos like this every single week, and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Alright guys, let's talk about Unhinged down below.